One of the words floating around the internet, been floating around for some time, is called influencer. A lot of people online want to be influencers. A lot of companies want to work with influencers. Some people consider what I do being an influencer. And today we're going to talk about the 4 types of influencers. And I want to focus a lot on the one that I think a lot of people ignore, but you can get the best bang for your buck. And you might even have access to hundreds of this type of influencer, and you didn't even realize it. All right, so here we go. Here's what we want to talk about right now. There's 4 types of influencers. You've got the mega influencer. That's that 1 million plus followers. I want to say thanks to Iconosquare for this great article, which got me thinking about what we're going to talk about today. So that's the 1 million plus followers. That's the Kardashians. That's the people that we're accustomed to thinking of when we think massive influencer. All these celebrities that you see on TV, everyone seems to think that, man, if I could just get with one of these mega influencers, everything would change. Well, depends on if they have your audience or not. Also depends on how real all of their fans are. There's bots that will load up these mega influencers platforms with fake followers trying to scam and scan information. It happens a lot. I remember when working with Taylor, when Twitter first came out, we did everything the right way. But when you go look to see the percentage of real followers, there were still, 30, 40% that were fake followers that we had nothing to do with. That's just the way the internet works. Wherever there's a lot of people gathered, technology comes in and tries to, manipulate things. But the mega influencers are also very expensive. They have teams. It's hard to get in contact with these mega influencers. So right below that is the macro, which is 100,000 to 1 million followers. Now, these folks, in this article that I read, it was interesting. They said the benefits of working with a macro influencer is relevancy. It says macro influencers within a specific niche have highly targeted audiences that will respond well to relevant brand collaborations. Their reach, both large reach, good engagement rates, professionalism. The problem that you have, though, with some of these macro influencers is credibility, engagement, and the cost. It's very expensive when you're going to reach out to someone. Some of these folks get as much as $50,000 for a post. I mean, it's crazy the way that this happens. So with the macros, excuse me, that's still a little large for my budget. Then you've got the micro influencers. This is where I would fall into this category myself, between 10,000 and 100,000 followers. Benefits, credibility, cost, engagement. Micro influencers tend to have better engagement rates than mega or macro because their audience can easily relate with not only the content, but also with the influencers themselves. The conversion rate and the availability. Some of the things to watch out for, they say on the micro, is time. Depending on the campaign, you may want to work with multiple micro influencers. Now, if you've got a budget, you can get a whole bunch of micros for what it might cost you to get 1 mega. So let the big brands go after the megas. Let the fans of the megas go, okay, here must be another brand endorsement type of thing. I like working with the micro and the next level that I'm going to share with you, which is my ultimate favorite, because there I feel the conversation with their followers is more real. It's more relatable. That person is what we like to call the nano influencer, N-A-N-O. And this is they call it the new influencer kid on the block is the nano influencer, an Instagrammer with less than 10,000 followers. Also says nano influencers are individuals with influence within their local community. Now, some of the things that I've learned in continuing to do research on the nano influencers is that they give us the opportunity to be more real. Okay, why do they matter? Okay, they matter for a lot of different reasons, but one of the biggest reasons that they matter right now is that their egos aren't inflated. They're happy people are reaching out to them. They're happy that people are wanting to work with them. Their conversion, I mean, their engagement rate, it's like if you've got 1,500 Instagram followers and you've got a 23%, and I'm going to share a link to the article inside the notes here, is that there's this nano influencer that's got like 1,500 followers, but he's got a 22% engagement rate. That's awesome. You want your message heard. A couple things. Their egos aren't inflated. They're as authentic as it gets. You're getting access to untapped and unsaturated audience who haven't been exposed to influencers or the brands they're promoting at all. And while there are a ton of micro influencers, there are exponentially more nano influencers, meaning the likelihood of saturating the segment is next to impossible. Here's what I love about nano influencers. Think about your fans. Let's think about it for a second. Think about the people that follow you, the people that like your music. Go see how many followers they have on their Instagram page. And if you take a look and say, okay, here's 10 fans, and wow, these 10 fans have over 1,000 followers each. And I myself only have 3,000 followers as the band. Their reach combined is better than your reach by itself. So why don't you reach out to these fans, direct message, send a video message to them and see if they would be willing to let you go live. They would bring you on one of their Instagram lives to play some of your original music, give them a t-shirt, give them something, show them that they're special. Because what's going to happen is that your next fan is going to go, hey, how do I get that? How do I get the opportunity to have you come on my page? Now people are asking you to come on their page. They're asking to expose you to their audience. Think about this. Those friends, they're the ones that are going to show up at the show. We're so caught up on thinking that the most famous person that we know has to give us a shout out in order for us to get the results that we want. I say BS on that. I am going to have a better opportunity reaching out to a small guitar manufacturer who may only have 5,000 followers on their Instagram page than if I went and tried to get the biggest guitar manufacturer in the world. I'm going to have more luck speaking to a vocal coach in their community than I will trying to get to Berkeley's vocal department. There are nano influencers that can make a huge difference in your life. So what I want you to do is I want you to write down start with brands, smaller brands, maybe even in your local area. Think about this. How many local businesses in your area have an Instagram page that might like a little something brought to life with it? Or a Facebook page. Let's not even talk just Instagram here. Let's talk about Facebook. How many local businesses in your area have Facebook pages that you could possibly provide some entertainment to that may already have the person that you would love to invite to your local show? So if you can reach out to them, do something for them, maybe a little concert series, whatever it is, get creative. I'm just planting some seeds for you. That's going to give you the opportunity at that point to start really diving in to how to saturate your local market with your message without it costing you a fortune to do it. You're not having to buy TV ads. You're not having to buy radio ads. You are simply reaching out to the people who already have your audience. They are the nano influencers in your area. But I also want you to reach out, start checking out your followers. Go in, okay, Rick's got 40,000 plus followers. Maybe he would do something with me. Maybe he wouldn't. Wow, Tina's got 4,000 followers. Let me talk to Tina. Let me see what Tina's talking about. Let me start engaging and building a relationship with Tina. Now, the key to this is to start building the relationship before you come in and ask for something. So go start liking some of Tina's stuff. Go start commenting on some of Tina's stuff. Matter of fact, share Tina's stuff if it's good on your platform. Okay, show her that you believe in what it is that she does. Or if she, so that's the relationships you want to start building, I think, is with the nano influencers. Do not always think that bigger is better, because it isn't. Okay, it isn't. No matter what you read, no matter what the bumper stickers say, find the people that can help you the most, that you can also help in return. All right, so I'll put links to the articles in the descriptions on these. If you thought this was helpful, you want to share it with someone, I would greatly appreciate it. And you have yourself a great rest of your day, and we'll talk on the next episode. Bye-bye.